Hi, Pennsylvania. Alicia here in Texas. We're here at a National Leader Conference. I am joined by Ashton this afternoon from Illinois. And Illinois has had some interesting things going on in the last year. So I wanted Ashton to kind of join us so he could share with Pennsylvania, because that you guys made national news, right?
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, so you may have heard, but I know sometimes that stuff kind of gets lost in the weeds. So to have the opportunity to sit down and chat with you and share with our local Pennsylvanians of what is going on in Indiana.
Illinois.
That's okay. Illinois.
we're Illinois adjacent, Indiana adjacent. Yeah. So this past year, as you all probably heard, so HB 2827, this was the bill that basically would have criminalized parents if they wouldn't have filed a piece of paper with the state. It would have been, I believe, a Class C misdemeanor, $500 fine, and or 30 days in jail. And so this would have been a bill, first of its kind, across the states. And we knew that this was the time to rise up and do something about it. And so the Lord really blessed the efforts of the homeschooling community. You know, Illinois Christian Home Educators is like the statewide organization. But beyond that, we really want to figure out how to represent the state homeschoolers, or the homeschoolers across the state. And so we have a lot of local groups across the state. We have a lot of individual families across the state. And ultimately, we're there to support those groups, those families, those co-ops, and figure out how to keep homeschool freedoms the way that it already is in the state of Illinois. And so specifically around HB 2827, it was really cool just to kind of see God bring everybody together. And so I remember really early on in the fight, so the bill was filed, I believe, on February 5th, 2025. And I knew this was the opportunity to have a conversation with those other groups. And so we were able to have a Zoom call, I think a couple weeks after that, and just really figure out, what do we need to do? What are the kind of strategies, the tactics that we need to take in order to defeat the bill? We didn't really know what was going to happen at that point in time. We just knew that we needed to do something. And so we put aside our personal preferences, any potential political differences, and we banded together. And it was really cool and beautiful to see just God blessing those efforts, because we were able to get together, we were able to get the job done. We had a lot of skills and just people that were there. It's really important to have the people. And just realizing it might not even be that individual that goes out on the front lines and talks. It could be someone who likes doing computer stuff. You know, I remember one of the really neat things that we did is we had a media team. And someone in Virginia ran the back-end operations in order to do the live stream for the homeschoolers in the state of Illinois. And so just thinking through just all the different skills and talents that God has blessed you with, and like, how can I bring those to the support, to the building up of my state homeschool organization? And so it's just a really cool opportunity for homeschoolers to do things in their state. And in this case, God really blessed our efforts. It was really neat to see, and He followed through, and I was on my knees nightly praying, Lord, please defeat this bill. This is not about us, this is about you. And it happened.
Yeah, and changes in your state could have had very big trickle-down effects.
Yeah.
And that's what's wonderful about these conferences, that we can stay connected with each other to know what's going on, because we did see different things trying to be repeated in different states. Fortunately, not in Pennsylvania. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah, there's always that opportunity.
We'll see if we get our turn.
Get involved.
Hopefully not. But you never know. And that was, you guys had been preparing for years, never knowing if something would happen, when it would happen. But those preparations really laid the foundation for when you needed it. Do you think your fight's over?
No. So, a couple of key things. So, we have had a capital day, what we call a cherry pie day, for around 35, 40 years. And that really laid the foundation to establish the relationships with legislators there in Springfield, and just be the group to go there and say, hey, we don't want anything. We just want to say thank you for keeping our state one of the best states for homeschooling, and to please leave us alone. And so we've been doing that for years, and people love food. So if you're ever looking for like ideas of what to do, food speaks volumes. And so that really allowed the opportunity to establish a relationship with legislators, be the group in Springfield that we were there to give and not take. And so just through the years, seeing God bless those efforts and bring us to where we're at this past year, we had that reputation with legislators, and it was just really neat to see God blessing every step of the way and just kind of bringing us to where we're at right now.
Yeah, well, thanks so much for talking with us.
Yeah.
Sharing your story. We'll be praying for you as you,
Same to you all.
continue
Definitely.
on, and may the Lord continue to bless you all.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.